My name is Bickley. I'm an orthopedic surgeon. I work at Holy Family Hospital. I did my medical school at New York Medical College. I went through medical school on an Army scholarship, so I did my internship at Madigan Army Medical Center. The Army does it a little differently than the civilian world, and so for certain specialties, the more difficult and more competitive specialties like orthopedic surgery, they send you out as a general medical officer for a couple of years. And so I was a general medical officer for a year in Korea. I was in the 43rd MASH, which is they call the original MASH. It's the MASH that MASH, the TV show, was based off of. So I spent a year there. And then I came back and did a year of research at Natick in Massachusetts, and then went back to Madigan Army Medical Center for 4 years for my residency. I chose orthopedic surgery because I was always into athletics when I was a kid, and I was very interested in science, so I think all those things appealed to me. The most rewarding thing is when you have a patient who's at the end of their recovery and rehab, and they're very appreciative of how you worked with them, and that you've been able to get them through a very difficult time in their life. And when they say thank you, I think that's the greatest reward of all. I want patients to know that when they come to see me, that I'm going to listen to them, that I'm going to listen to how their injury or problem affects them in the whole context of their life, both how it affects their job, how it affects their family life, and that I'm going to talk to them about all their options as far as treating a problem, both non-operatively as well as operatively. I also want them to know that I understand that as a surgeon, they're placing a great deal of trust in me, and that I understand that there's nothing more personal and more trusting than allowing someone to work physically on their body to try to repair it and try to help them to heal. And I take that trust very seriously, and I try my best to give them the best outcome possible and to give them the best techniques and methods to cure their problem. The entire community, I think, sets a very high standard, and I think that everyone lives up to that standard, all the way down from the administration to the physicians and the nursing care. I think that there's a very high quality that's expected, and everyone feels the need to live up to that and to achieve that. So a good day on the job is always happens when you get a very sincere thank you from a person that you've worked with over the last several weeks or months to get them through a difficult time in their life. And you know, I had a great day just yesterday that there was a young boy who had broken his arm. We took care of his arm, we put him in a cast, and he needed a small procedure to get him in the cast. And his mother was just very appreciative, and when she said to me, we felt very fortunate that you were on call that night and that we had you taking care of our son. Those kind of thank yous, that's really the most rewarding aspect of the job.